Hi and welcome back to my channel. So today I have come up with amazing quick DIY project. These are designer belts that you can make, and you can make this and wear it for dandiya as well. So all these three belts, including the recording generally takes much more time, so including everything I was able to do it within 2 hours time. Yeah, so do watch this, it's pretty interesting. I have used three types, three different styles I have showed. One is like this, hook and buckle, as you can see I have drawn it here. The other one is with the dory, okay, and the third one is with a belt. So the first one is pretty fixed. It is fitted belt. It is as per the body measurement. It will be something which it is not adjustable, okay. However, the second and the third one are highly adjustable, so they can be adjusted to any size actually, and that is the beauty of it. So I have made these really very quickly, so quickly watch the video and see how these are done. These are some of the fabric scraps that I am going to use for the belt. As mentioned, I always keep a scrap of fabrics from my other projects, okay. So like this one here, it was from a project which I had done for a customer's sari. So this is all hand embroidery, okay. This is very nice hand embroidery, and then it has got the beads here, and I plan to do a simple belt like the design that you can see here. This is the kind of thing that I want to do. So this I will be using, and on the back side of this, because we need to do covering, right? So for on the back side I am planning to use beige, yeah, because this brocade. So see, this is just a scrap of fabric, and I will cut it out as per size, and I will do it. I'll show you the measurement that's supposed to be taken, and this is how I will do the covering, okay. So this is what I'm thinking of adding, because see, this is light color, and if I add light color it will kind of complement, right? And I can wear it on this side also, if required I can wear it on the other side also. So this is one I'm planning to do. The other one that I'm planning to do is, and I will use this also in the white one to add some element of color. So this is the second one. Actually this is very important. This is the one that my daughter is going to wear tomorrow. So I'll stitch both of these together, and I'll make the belt. And on the back side of this I plan to use this fabric, okay. So on the wrong side I will be using this fabric. So this is again a big scrap of fabric I will be using, and with this. And the last one I plan to do is this one, yeah. And on the back side I will be using this, okay. This scrap fabric is what I will be using. So I have a different plan for this, so let's quickly see all of them, how we will be doing one by one. Okay, so for this first kind of belt, let's look at the measurement that we need to take. So the measurement would be of the waist measurement, because these belts are worn at the waist, right? But it should be taken not just at the narrowest part of the waist, but it should be taken where you would be actually wearing the pants, or the lehenga, or you know, where actually you will be wearing the belt. So that is the measurement that you will be taking. So suppose the waist measurement is say 30 inches, okay. Or maybe say 32 inches. Now for this first one, since it is not adjustable that much, we will take the same measurement. If the waist measurement is 32, we would take 32 inch. If the waist measurement is 29, we will take 29 inch, yeah. But we will add a seam allowance of half inch, that is a total of 1 inch. So 30 inch, if the waist is 29, we will make this belt of 30 inch. So this is only for the first one, which is not adjustable, right? So let's proceed and see how it is done. So as mentioned earlier, what I am going to do is, this is a ready border which I have, so I am going to cut 30 inches, okay. I am going to measure and cut 30 inches of it. So okay, so it's very simple and very easy actually. Now that I have cut 30 inches, I am going to take the other fabric. I had decided green with this, but I am going to take this beige instead, because green I used in the other belt, which you will see in some time, and I am going to use this as the base. Okay, so for that what we need to do, I need to measure the width of this. So this is 1.75 inch. So this has to be 1.75 inch, but we need seam allowance. So half an inch to that gives me 2.25, half an inch more 2.75 inch, means 1 inch more I will be taking. So this is 1.75, here I will be taking 2.75. So just to round off I will take 3 inch, and it will also be obviously same length, that is 30 inch long. Okay, so I'll quickly cut that. Normal straight fabric 30 inch long is what I will cut, and width will be 3 inches. Okay, so as you can see, I have cut the fabric also. Next thing what you will see I am doing is, see, both are the right side. The fabric is also right side up, and the belt is also right side up, that is the embroidered border is also right side up. I am preparing the bobbin also in the meantime. Now what we will be doing is, both will be right side up. I'll just place the belt on top of this fabric. Okay, half inch inside I will take, and I will put a stitch with the matching thread. That's it, simple. Okay, straight stitch I will be putting in the center, both facing right side up, and you will see it in some time. Okay, so see, I have stitched this, and now wherever it is uneven, make sure that you cut it off. Okay, here. So this is the first one that I am doing, and this is actually the simplest, right? So here, once you have done that, now we will fold it like this. Okay, so see, here also it is the right side, on the wrong side also it is actually the right side. So somebody can wear the belt like this also, or like this also. Okay, once you have folded this, make sure that you iron it. It is very important that you iron, so otherwise extra fabric will remain like this. Okay, somewhere it will be like this, somewhere it will be like this, so it will look very uneven and very ugly. We don't want that, somewhere like this, somewhere like this. So you have to reverse it completely nicely and then iron it properly. So that is what I am going to do. I am going to iron it very nicely, and then I will show the next step. So see, now that I have ironed it, it's nice and flat. Next step is very simple. I am just going to fold this fabric. Even if the little bit extra is there, there is no problem, and it will add stiffness, and I am going to stitch it like this. Okay, I am going to put little bit extra here. I am going to show little bit extra, like piping. It will show only on the top, which is perfectly fine. So that is what I am going to do, and I am going to put a stitch with the matching thread, right? So once I have done that, I'll show you this part. If required, you can pin it if you are doing it for the first time, so that you know this piping look is absolutely uniform. It shouldn't be thick somewhere, it shouldn't be thin somewhere. If you don't pin it, you have to go a bit slow. Pinning will make it easier and faster. So see, this is done, and it is looking so pretty, both on the embroidered side and the other side. So we can use the belt in this side also, or on this side also. So that is perfectly it's looking perfectly fine, right? Next, what we will be doing is, This is since this is a fitted belt that we are making first, it's just you have to just fold it like this inside. So I'm folding this side also, and I'm folding the brocade fabric also. And then make sure no thread is out, no raw edge is out, and then just simply put a stitch here. Same thing I'm going to do on this side also. Okay, so this is a kind of belt which is fitted belt, which is non-adjustable, right? It will be adjustable to some extent but not a lot. So I'm going to put a stitch here. Same thing I'm going to do here, and then I'll finish the belt with buckles and hooks. So I'm going to finish it with these buckle which we use in pants. Okay, so I'm going to use 2 of these, and 2 of these is what I'm going to use. You can use 4 also of these. So simple thing that I will be doing, since this is how it is, like this. Okay, so I'll put the buckle here, and this I will put here. Now obviously, since this is the kind of belt where the buckle is very prominent, it's inside, it can be only worn one way. You can't wear it both the sides. So you can't wear it this side also and that side also. However, the next belt that we will see, which is with the dory, in that it is made exactly the same way, only few small minor adjustments are done, which I will show you. So for that, you can wear both ways, the right side and the wrong side. So let me just finish this, and then I'll show you the other belts. And for this one, see, I have already cut it as per size. 36 inches is what I have cut. I will share with you the measurements that are supposed to be cut and all. And for this one, I'll also be adding these coins, these oxidized coins, which are used in the accessories for garba and all that, right? So I will be using these. This is the kind of oxidized coins. So I want to add them like this, at regular intervals. Like this, I will be adding. So, only in this I am going to add. This one already has beads, so I don't want to add anything. In this also I don't want to add anything because it's pretty authentic. I am okay with that. Although I have other things. I have these kind of beads also, which can be added. But these are made of stone. These are actual stones, teardrop shape. Like you may have seen in hand embroidered blouses. So I had gone recently to a shop which sell all these things. So I may add this, I may not add it in this. It is that is something I will take a call later on. But yeah, these are also something that can be added. I finished this also in exactly the same way like the previous belt. And I had cut the other fabric and I had taken 1 inch extra because it had to be folded on both the sides. And I made the dory also. The dory was made of the same fabric that I used as the base fabric, okay, at the behind. And let me now show it to you how I did the corners. It is so easy to do the corners. So I've made these dories also, okay. You will learn that in my 10-day course, how to make these dories. They are very nice and firm, okay. And now what I'm going to do, I'm going to give a triangle shape as I had showed earlier. So simply see, this is totally finished, right? The sides are joined. What I'm going to do, I'm going to push this like this. So see, I get a triangle shape. I'm going to fold it here also a little bit because otherwise this is raw. And I'm going to insert this and stitch it. That's how simple it is. This is what I'll be doing on both the sides, and my belt is almost practically ready. So I've added the dory and finished the angle part, triangular kind of a look. and see how beautiful the belt is looking. Next, I am adding a quick tassel to the end of the dory. So for that I am taking the same fabric which I had done the base and the dory, and I just placed the CD on top of that, and I drew a circle, and I just cut out two circles, okay, because the dory has there are two dories, so I want to finish the ends of these dories, so I'm making a quick tassel out of it. So these are the two circles that I have cut. Now let me show you how I will be adding these. So we have these dories, right, on the belt. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to take this and fold it like this, okay. So here I'm going to put a stitch. Now how do I put a stitch? So for that I'll take it like this, okay. I'm not taking like this, pay attention. I'm taking it like this, and here I am holding it in the center, okay, and I will put a stitch here, okay. I will just put a stitch here. So let me quickly show that. Okay, now that I've done this, right, I'll simply reverse it, okay. So I got a nice double layered kind of a tassel, okay, and I'll burn this with a lighter so that the edges don't come off, and so it will remain nice and clean, so it's like neat, right. So exactly the same way I will do this one also, and this belt will be done. So now let us do the third belt. It is also adjustable belt, so the measurement and the calculation for the length of the belt is exactly the same like the belt with the dory one. So when there is handwork like this, we actually won't be able to stitch. So it is actually broken down so that we can stitch. So where I will be putting the stitch, I will be putting the stitch here and here. So you know it's broken. And wear protective glasses, otherwise you know they might come. So see, now that everything is broken, I will be able to stitch easily, because see, it was in two parts, and they were not long enough, so I have to stitch them to make one long piece. So as you can see here, I am using a single presser foot, and that's because one side are big roots. I won't be able to see if I had used a normal presser foot as both sides. So this one is with one leg. That is what we need to do when we have a lot of work on one side. So I have put the stitch here in this belt, and to reverse it also it's pretty simple. You take any sharp pen or anything like screwdriver, and you know put it like this. You push it inside, right, and make sure that you know first step is a little bit you have to be careful about, as in you know it shouldn't just get accumulated here. You push it inside, like you know this stitch is also going inside, see, yeah, otherwise if it gets stuck here it will find it very difficult to move. So keep doing this. I'm doing this the entire length of the belt, and see here, this is, I've removed the pen, and now I'll pull it out, yeah. So for the corners you can use pin, to bring it out like this. Here, nice angled ends I wanted for the belt. That's what I got. I'll iron it and then I'll proceed. So those were the 3 belts. I hope you liked the tutorial, a very short quick tutorial, but it definitely had a lot of tips. I hope you gained a good amount of information and knowledge from this video. If you liked the video, do click on the like button and share it with your friends. Subscribe to my channel and I'll come back next week with another exciting tutorial. See you next week. Bye bye.